It's not my duty.
Yo.
Baby girl, what's your name?
Poppin'.
T-Pain. I want to get a T-Pain shirt.
Do it.
Tim's. You know he has an open relationship with his wife?
No, I didn't know that. What's going on?
He talked about it on Howard Stern show one time.
Damn.
But she has to be prettier than her. There's some rules. I already talked about it. Like, what the fuck? It has to be like out of the country.
That's crazy.
So I saw Larry at the gym. They had his dude. There was these two baddies there. Oh my god. He didn't. Larry's blind to girls. Larry's a blind person. I'm like, hey dude, see the girls in that? Is that the one you're trying to get at? And I was like, no, dude, that's a completely different person. But she was there too.
Damn.
But yeah, huge tits. Huge. Like she like had this gray crop top on and she looked like she was so her stomach would show. And I was like, oh my god.
Damn. Fuck.
As a stripper, now you got me thinking about it. You ever go to the HQ place?
Nope. So I'm just playing this game, focusing. Nah, this one's sick. It's called Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm not sure. Oh, Helldivers, nah. That shit's sick. Yeah, hit me up later. I'll hit you up. Peace.
You have no right. I'm not sure I can handle this.
Got to focus. Head will grow if all goes awry.
I'm not sure I can handle this. I'm not trained for this.
Yeah, I got my shit back.
There's no easy thing for making a living to sell.
Stay calm now. Remember
How dare you? Oh dear. The road's at your neck.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
Oh, could use a rest.
Where was I found again? 'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Such quietude is a blessing. Might have a little hip.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength. 'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Am I supposed to get this full out? Look at
Monster Never Cried. Download for free now.
The best thing about Chime is being paid up to 2 days early.
Install return that today. This is a walkthrough. Is the go ahead and change the function. And you have a very go ahead and poke into it. He will then move over there. But if it is not daytime or nighttime already, you can always use this bench outside right here to sit down. And when you press the doze off option at the bottom right of the screen, you can go ahead and change the time of day. As you can see, it is vision, and you have a very vague idea of where this, and you're going to follow along this pathway just like this until you get to where I am stairs. Once you make it to the top of the stairs, you will go through the only pathway that you can follow, and you will keep to the right because there is another gate here, and you can open up the gate with the same key. Once you this is the guy that you need to speak with. To hunt me right now, what you're looking for is a certain NPC. He sticks out. He's here. Elms for the poor, afraid, drop.
So, you've come.
On those lists or to pick the bar back left, and you can follow this thing over here. So, and we're gonna go from the merchant quarter, and you're gonna go out down from the common quarter over here. There's some stairs, and you're gonna follow along this pathway just like this until you get to where I am.
Wish the map was better.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I? Swapping stories. It's one of my
Tad Rowdy.
There's a ladder here. After you, Arisen.
Now, not best to proceed.
Bit bland. Townspeople always sets me off.
My magics are at your disposal.
Swapping stories is one of life's great
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while. 'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
A man of my standing. This is no place for a man of my standing.
Right now, this thing that you can follow, and you keep to the right because then you're gonna go through. Once you go through this gate, you're gonna immediately turn to the left, and we're gonna go down to the cell that is on the far back left. So this one, right over here, you'll see there's an NPC sign.
We quit at this place.
My knees have been acting up of late.
To polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oho! The ruler, you say. Claim you to be arisen as well, then? I must applaud the audacity of spinning such a falsehood. Though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is but a pretender. Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, this reminds me of a happening 140. He went before the people. And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe. Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit. Tis an intriguing prospect.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Good to see you, Master.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand, Malcolm his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would... This building's very old. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work, but I suppose we had best get to it.
You have my support.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered. Malcolm's been really into it. Just the other day, he was going...
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up.
We'd best report back.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Come, I fear there's not a moment to pray. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze. Let us make haste.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Ariz...
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some...
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
It is as you say. Is there no getting through this door?
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of... Why, I've ne'er seen so many. Might I ask that you not share the existence? We cannot allow the knowledge. We ought to entrust its care to someone. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as... Let's investigate this place's...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
'Tis as you say.
This place is amazing.
The books ne'er seem to end.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Welcome.
Just take it easy, okay?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. But what say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
A crime committed here. We'll see one. Confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
I fear I've not used...
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Do you know how... How long you'll be?
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
You looking for a fight?
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look in. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels.
Sven, where have you been, Your Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Prithee, inform us when you leave your chambers. If aught were to happen to you.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. Is there a while to go before the ship sails on? Nary a dent or scratch on my arms and armor. We are hardly familiar with one another.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'twent so far away.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I'd be much obliged if you'd simply... Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty...
Precious little time.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I suppose 'tis so. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master. Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Our errand is nearly done, and not a moment too soon.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I suppose 'tis so. We've come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited. Perhaps our timing was awry.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain ear more. You have done well, Your Majesty.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd. Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you reconsidered the matter of investigating the false? Should you infiltrate one as the true sovereign? What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this of you? If that is your judgment, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? The citizenry, what say you? I thank you. The first is Trevor, next is Half Village. Finally,
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
Cooperation is our strength. We face our task with an advantage, whatever it may be.
Oof.
My pack's grown rather heavy. Let's see. What can we do without?
I'm sure I can handle it.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
I suppose we ought to make for our destination.
We have reached our destination.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment!
was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
No sense letting the enemies gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumphs. Spur us into the next. Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. Enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Your magic's faded and must be recast.
You would have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Right you are. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Protect the shipment! Steal your power! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen? We must have left the cargo.
I am sorry.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. This should help. It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future.
Where are the skeletons? Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
I sustain is yours to wield. I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We cannot let our fear get the better of us, else who will protect the Arisen?
Wasn't prepared for this.
That's enough.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment! I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage?
How are we to get through this door?
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Spending gold to make gold. Is that not a contradiction?
You have my support.
What am I to do?
Getting proper rest, it... A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge... Don?
You!
A treasure chest.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get this...
Oh! What does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Mustn't lose my head.
Heavens, no!
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Yes, sir!
We shall see how bold you are in irons.
Do not test me.
This may require a delicate touch.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Fine wares all. How long have I been here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past. As we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured it. As to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease, I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least
So, someone saw fit to monitor you all the way over in Batal. I suppose that means you're famous, Master.
Need anything? Lots to do.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen. Constructing a bridge so grand is a glorious feat indeed.
It must be very old. I wonder when it was built.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way. But ne'er did I expect to see it.
Would that such tranquility could last. Goblins, Master!
I cannot be too careful.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire! Nicely done. I can do no less in service to the original.
As you said.
Fall back, and I'll heal you with my magics. Wait a moment. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lantern, lest we summon it repeatedly.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick, douse the flames! Most impressive, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Outstanding. I'll go and open the chest. A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths? We've got goblins! We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage. Whatever comes, we always do, don't we?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up.
Oi, you then! You fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, let's use your aid. You're in your debt. Get to the
Any ideas as to how we might reach it? All done then?
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance. You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple... I don't know where we'd be if...
Nasty creatures, aren't they?
Brave of you to aid us when you're...
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Good. I just about breathed my fill of stagnant air.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
It's no great shock to me.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. At least I go, knowing I fought to the best. You are wise indeed to have sought my aid. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boost. Magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. I'll keep them pinned down.
Aptly said.
Thank you.
Take a moment to recover. Push yourself.
Goblins approach!
You ought not to go charging off alone. Isis sting is yours to lead.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. I see you being trained. Fly off as soon as you can.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say, the arisen could have defeated this lot without us. A result to be proud of.
All enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I hoped. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Would be a fine spot to rest. If you ever needed one. It would seem the creature was carrying something.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
A new day dawns at last.
The threat of attack seems more manageable by daylight.
I will protect you.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them!
I cannot fall to barrels.
I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
ease our foes.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best travel?
Do we decide based on our experience or trust to our instincts?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing us along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Let my magics grant you an elemental.
The Arisen has been put to sleep.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable!
Well done! We've got choppers!
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, Master.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life.
We are to retreat then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
It is as you say.